welcome to Storybook Scrapbooking. Today I'm excited to finally be sharing my crafty goals for 2021. I had every intention of getting this out in January, the beginning of January, but I had to work with some shipping delays being in Canada, and then I actually came to Florida to see my family and deal with some health concerns. And so it took me a little bit longer than expected, but I would love to know your thoughts on my crafty goals, and I'd love to know what your crafty goals are and how you are trying to accomplish them. Thanks for watching. All right, so 1 month into the new year, I am ready to share my 2021 documenting goals. So what I wanted to share with you guys are some of the new things I am planning on implementing in 2021. It is off to a funky start because instead of flying to Florida, I drove and things got a little crazy, had some fun things happen in life that I wasn't quite expecting on this time frame in the month of January. So all good things, but here I am to share. So the first thing I want to share is I am doing one little word this year. And how I am doing it is with a Life Crafted album. I've already determined and figured out that I will need 2 Life Crafted albums, and this is the color I will be using from Citrus Twist. And I will be using approximately 5 page protectors per a month. So I am using these page protectors that the Life Crafted album came with, and I need approximately 5 of them per month. And then I've just been using black cardstock to cut to size as inserts as my bases for my layouts. I plan on monthly using the digital kit from Ali Edwards, and what I plan on doing monthly is for my one little word process for my introduction, so not monthly, but just my generic introduction to the process, is I used the one word card, the define and quote card, the invite card and let go card, the year ahead page, and the reason why card, the monthly self portraits. That is my introduction to my one little word. And then every month, my goal is to have 1 page with the introduction to the month and intentions page. So I got the digital kit, and I also got the digital journal. So that's where I'm pulling my resources for Ali Edwards. Then every month I plan on using the give thanks card and printing a photo that represents something I'm giving thanks for. Every month I plan on filling out the keep going card and a photo to represent how I am keeping going. Every month I plan on doing the just this card and the never forget card. Every month I am doing the I can card and the note to self card. I am trying to do the tracker page. I sort of successfully and not so successfully did it in January. And then I'm also trying to create, and I'm not 100% sure if this is going to happen or not. It did not happen for the month of January, so we shall see. But I would like to have a monthly project page. So a page where I take a photo and it truly represents me using this word, this one little word. But I don't know if I'm going to need it, because what I'm absolutely going to do, no questions asked, is reflect on my one little word using the story kit that comes out or is revealed, I think, on the 13th of the month with Ali Edwards, because I subscribe to that. And when I subscribed to the story kit and the stamp kit, I also get access to the digital kits. And so I am using the digital kit cards to connect it into my one little word. And then the last thing I'll do every month is look back at the monthly goals, reflections, and notes. And then my goal is to repeat this monthly one little word layouts order for each month. That is my goal. I have a plan. So if I have a plan, I'm not going to fail, but I definitely know I'm going to have to tweak and adjust things. So that's how my one little word process is going to work in my 6x8 album. I would like to try to do one 12x12 layout a month, reflecting the one little word, but I'm not sure. I am going to do a separate video showing you a peek at my one little word project. So my one little word. Then after my one little word, I plan on doing a 52 favorites album. It's my first time, and I'm using a Life Crafted album. Again, guys, I'm obsessed with these Life Crafted albums. I think I only need 1, and I think I'm only going to need 27 page protectors. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Originally I wanted to use a 4x4 We Are Memory Keepers album that Paige Taylor Evans is doing with them, but I couldn't figure out when it was going to be released, and I really wanted to accomplish the 52 favorites. So I'll have my 52 favorites, and I will be having a video posted where you can see everything for January. Then my other goals are to do the story kit, and my main way of documenting the Ali Edwards story kit and story stamp kit is going to be, I believe, using a 6x8 album. I ordered a 6x8 album from scrapbook.com and I sent it to my home in Canada. And since I'm in Florida right now, slightly unplanned and longer than expected, I don't have access to this, so I can't actually start this. So digitally, I've been documenting my story kit stories. So far, I'm done Hope, and then for February, I'm focusing on Action. So the idea is that it should be pretty easy to transfer into the 6x8 album. And then I am incorporating the story kit as well into my one little word, at least one page a month. I want to somehow connect my one little word with the word for the story kit. So like, how does my one little word connect to hope for the month of January? And how does my one little word connect to action for the month of February? That's my goal. We're gonna see how it goes. I have not figured out how many page protectors or how many 6x8 albums I'm going to need to do the story kit album, just because I didn't have the materials in front of me when I was planning this out. And that's really why you guys are getting this at the beginning of February instead of the very beginning of January, is getting things shipped right now is really hard. I also plan on doing at least one 12x12 layout focusing on the word from the story kit. So I have one for January, which is hope, and then I have one 12x12 layout for February, which will be action. That one I still haven't done. Then I still plan on doing my stash to sketch inspired layouts. And I'm hoping to share one stash to sketch inspired layout a week. It may be like that, it may not. And what I mean by that is I want to do one stash to sketch layout a week. And then with every stash to sketch layout, if there's enough scraps, I then want to have a piggybacking sketch scraps layout. So it might be like, you know, the first week in February is a stash to sketch inspired layout, and then the second week is a sketch scraps layout that goes with all the scraps left over from my stash to sketch layout. I do absolutely want to do December documented for Christmas 2019, and I'm thinking to do that in July as a Christmas in July project. And then of course in December 2021 this year, I want to do a December documented. Now, my idea roughly for sharing this with you guys, and the month of January is out the window and I apologize, but my goal is that I will share my one little word Life Crafted album the first or second Monday. So basically what would happen is like February 8th, which is today, so I'm already behind, I would share my goals for my one little word for the month of February. And then March 1st, I would share another YouTube video where I show you what I did and how I did it. And then I would try to follow the same format every month. The second week of the month, on Monday, I would share my plan for that month. And then the first Monday of the next month, I would share how I did. And then for 52 favorites, I'm planning on just sharing at the end of every month all of my 52 favorite projects for that month. And then for my story kit, which unfortunately I can't start till I get back to Canada, I think, I plan on sharing my goals and journaling for the month. And then I plan on sharing a quick flip through. We'll see how it works. And then of course my stash to sketch, like I already shared with you guys, I would like to share at least one stash to sketch or one sketch scraps layout a week. So that is my goal. That is my plan. That's what I'm trying to do. I would love to know what projects you guys are planning on doing this year. So for me, it's going to be my one little word, 52 favorites, the story kit and story stamp kit from Ali Edwards. And then it's going to be stash to sketch, sketch scraps, and then some normal 12x12 layouts. And then December documented. I'm hoping to complete December documented 29 and December documented 2021. And then what will be coming out basically either the same day or the next day after this video will be me sharing peeks into what I've done so far in my One Little Word album and what I've done so far in my 52 Favorites album. I also am currently working on the 30 Days of Sketches hosted by Christy at Christy's Beautiful Life for the month of March. It'll be a heavy, healthy mix of YouTube videos and Instagram. So all my layouts will go on Instagram. So every day for the month of March, there'll be a layout coming on my Instagram, and then most of the days in March, there will also be a YouTube video sharing me putting together a layout based on the sketch for that day. So again, I'd love to hear in the comments below what your guys' 2021 documenting goals are. Are you doing One Little Word? If so, I'd love to know sort of how you're approaching it. Very curious about 52 Favorites as it's my first time. And then I'd love to know too if you subscribe to Ali Edwards' Story Kit or Story Stamp. And I'd love to hear how you approach that project as well. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.